Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved with the Voxel Nerds. I think that's what we're called. Anyway, I was totally not planning to record, and then look what happened. Look what happened. A Tapajera has come here. So I have just consumed. Did I consume? I did. Now I've consumed one of those smelly things, and I reckon the Tapajera should be trying to kill me. How is my health? Oh, it's not too bad. But am I even hitting the thing? Where is it gone? Ah, there you go. Come here on land, huh? Oh, I reckon I've stopped being smelly. I'm not even sure if I've hit it even once. So, yeah. Not very successful taming attempt. Maybe I should do something a little bit different. Is it still around? Okay. Let's do something a little bit different. We need to put ceilings on this and just rework the whole thing. Hopefully the Tapajera will still be here. Okay, I have succeeded. I'm not even sure what level it is. Maybe I should bola it. That might actually be a wise thing to do. Bola and do a few headshots, I guess. Oh, level 45. That's not too bad actually in terms of levels. I do believe you are a very heroic big bird. I've decided I'm gonna call this the Therazino big bird. I think these are meat eaters, or are they berry eaters? I don't know. I will bring some vegetables just in case. Oh, well, 45 is not a particularly high level, but I do reckon that on this server we have increased taming rates, as it's just so weird to find one in here. And let's face it, once we have one, we will then be able to get some more ones. Is the potatoes ready? No. I guess we'll have to get some of these. Oh, come on, open. A few of these. Actually, I think the Therazino still had them on. And possibly some mecho berries. Do you have any mecho on you? There we go. Oh god, yes, and a lot of these berries. I hope it's not. I've never thought to think of how fast it recovers. So hopefully it's not recovered. Oh, run, mistaken, run. I can't remember, totally can't remember whether they're vegetarian or not, given how ferocious they are. Okay, 482 mecho berries, 8 this, some of this, and let's see what happens. The food is going to be 40 under. I think it's waiting for the prime meat. It's an interesting color, isn't it? Oh, it ate something. No, it hasn't. What do you eat? I hope it's not anything very bizarre. Okay, when it's 2670, It ate a prime meat. Oh wow, taming 62.7. How many levels will you get? 22 levels. Well, still not gonna be the most amazing Tapajera ever, but how much health? Well, you seem to be recovering well. Big bird. So, yeah, there we go. And there we go. Name your Tapajera. Haven't got a clue. It is kind of a ridiculous bird, isn't it? So we'll have to think, maybe somebody with a big hairstyle. Are you a female or a male? It's a girl, I think. Yes, it's a female. And it turned out to be level 67. And let's see its levels. Oh, stamina is ridiculous, but health starts off pretty well. And mini damage is not bad. Movement speed, I think that's like the Pteranodon. So we will see how much stamina it gets per level. I think that will be the crucial thing. So you just sit there, okay? It's not very bright, is it? But I quite like it. Listen, you stay there and I will make you a saddle, okay? Is that a deal? So we interrupt our usual broadcasting to introduce you to the Therizino, who I have decided after all to call CJ. That's what she's called now, CJ from the West Wing, who always sort of struck me as an awkward big bird, but was in fact totally deadly. If you remember, one of my favorite shows. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so, you know, it might be a little bit weird because last episode we tamed a Spino, and now all of a sudden we're using a Therizino. What happened was Techno and I tamed some animals. We tamed CJ and also a Carno on the plateau above our community base, and I decided not to show that footage because if you would like to see it, it's in Techno Jock's last episode, or maybe it's the penultimate last episode by the time this goes out. But yeah, he showed it and I was recording, but you know, we basically had more or less the same material, so I thought rather than duplicate it, I'll just refer you to his stuff because we tamed these together. And anyway, I got CJ and oh my god, she is amazing. You know, I've not really used Therazinos before, but wow, she is just so strong. She has so much health and does so much damage. But she also collects masses and masses of wood, so an amazing dino. Highly recommend you get it. I mean, I feel as safe riding on her as I would on a high level Rex. She was level 100 when she was wild. I can't remember what she tamed up at, but I think it was, I don't think she lost, maybe she lost one level during the taming, so she's not like super high level, but oh my god, she is amazing. Anyway, that was just an explanation. I will now go back to showing you the rest of what Mistaken and CJ did that day on the island. Okay, haven't got a clue, been waiting here very patiently. If you can think of a suitable name, guys, please suggest something. I'm completely out of ideas. Well, of course, give it a bit of stamina. That didn't go up by much, did it? But there we go. It's got a level available. Excellent. More stamina. Oh, I have no idea. I really love these birds. They are just so amusing. So I think the speed should be equal to that of a Pteranodon. Hopefully, let's see, has it got food? It doesn't really have any meat, does it? Oh, it ate all of this. Wow, that was really genius of me. Let's try, who can we attack? Okay, doesn't do all that much damage. is the stamina. Well, it's not brilliant, but you know, early days. Technically it should be better than, oh look, he was coming to visit me. Yeah, brilliant, now I am blind. Well, I am not used to such low damage, to be honest. I think they were made boosted though, so now it should go a bit better. Come on, just go ahead and die. He's pretty bloody, so there we go. Well, really, Tapajera, that was not what I would call a good result. Have some more stamina. He's got good health though, so that's always good. Right, I will go flying around on it and see what I can see. So today's episode wasn't going to be about taming a Tapajera, it was about getting various resources, and one of the things I want to get is honey. So yeah, that's doing it the very stupid way. I just grabbed the honey. Obviously having a bear would have been ideal, but we don't have a bear. The other option would be to but you know, I managed to run away from them, so that's kind of good. And they don't kill me. I have never died in this way. Oh, something's coming down. It's green. What level are you? 20. They're always 20. That's like the standard level for a Pteranodon. Here. Yeah, so I have been collecting the honey because I would like to make one of the S+ honeybee houses, hives, whatever. So these actually don't need the tamed honeybee, queen honeybee, whatever it is. Because I don't know, I've never looked. I've got 25 on me already, so you know, we are making some progress. Okay, let's pick up this egg, put the egg in here. Now, the problem is, I need 50, I think. I also need a whole bunch of rare flowers. Let's wait for this to go down there. And I think I can find them in the swamp, just randomly. I'll have a look at that, but I think I need something like 250. Or I could pick up some of the, what are they called? Beaver dens, I don't remember what beavers do, you know, the beaver houses, because they often have rare flowers in them. Let's see, yeah, I don't want any of that. I do, however, want this, because we're making loads of fertilizer. One of the reasons I want the honey, well, there are two really. I am going to want to start breeding soon, and that means getting the nanny, and as we all know, nannies like honey. Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins will definitely need some honey. The other reason is, let's see, this doesn't have much. It's time we started producing some potatoes, you know, some nice spuds. That has a decent number now. That has an even better number, and the citrus fruit is good. So there are a couple of beaver spaces around here, and I am kind of thinking that if I take this guy, nothing much is going to scare me. Oh my god. A, I am starving as per usual, and B, I stepped accidentally on a dodo. I really don't mean to, but I don't know, they're so small and easy to step on. Okay, so there is a piranha. There is also a small beaver island here, and I'm afraid we are going. I'd like to tame them, but yeah, we'll tame them next time. Oh, here is a beaver. Oh, look at him, he's kind of pretty. Where is his house? I'm sure they had a house here. Oh, I see it now. Is he eaten? Yes, consumed. He must have been low level anyway. So, let's come here. Giant beaver house. Take everything. 36 rare flowers. Very nice. One of the reasons I want the honey house is because I plan to tame a snail. Because, you know, organic polymer, easiest way of getting blah blah blah. It really is the easiest thing I can do. Let's snack on these piranhas. That's right. Is that a piranha? No. Because I am going to want to come here. And is that one? No, that's just a rock. But there is definitely one here. That's not a piranha. Now the secret with these, I don't know, I might, oh, no flowers, but anyway, we will get all the cementing paste in the wall. Oh, there's another one here, that's lovely. I didn't notice that. So actually there's quite a big scope for is it safe? It seems to be fairly safe. 37 more flowers. Excellent. Let's go home and hope that all of this respawns. So I also decided to fight an alpha raptor. I'm not sure why, but technically he could have come to my place because he's just like at the end of the island. And you know, only hide. Surely, oh, 268. Okay, we've got it. And we've got the hideous, and I mean hideous skin. Ugh. And this. Okay, what shall we put it in? Health, stamina, and melee damage. That sounds fair. Alright, well, that has hardly been a challenge. I probably should have come on Big Bird or something. But anyway, it's dealt with. See, our house is there at the tip of that island. So really, he needed to die. So, it turns out, I think, that my main limiting factor is not going to be the honey so much, because I can collect it every 15 minutes, but the rare flowers. And I did get a very good haul of 47 out of a beaver house, beaver trap, beaver dam, that's what it is. But then I figured out the way to get it, and that's, I always remember that you'd get it if you collected these flowers. There we go, 10 rare flowers, 19 rare flowers. But I wasn't getting much myself, but then I remembered that what I need to do, can I get any from here? I don't think so. Then I remember that what I need to do is get a trike, because obviously trike, oh my god, there is a bad humper there. That's okay. We've brought Fearsome Engine for protection. There you go, Fearsome Engine. Oh, well, that wasn't, I mean, I'm sure the trike could have done it himself. Shall I drop some things? Too many berries. Look at that, guys. 89 flowers. Oh, and some plant species exceed. Right. Shall I drop the wood as well? I don't know. Let's drop half of these. Wait, is a bit of a problem on this guy. Well, not really. I'm just being paranoid. Let's quickly get these. We can get these. I mean, obviously the swamp is a pretty bad place. But you know, Mike is no fearsome engine. But he is not exactly totally useless. He is pretty strong. Oh, this is so much better than collecting it. I think the snake is coming to eat me. This is so much better than trying to collect this from the beaver dams. I wish I'd thought of this straight away. How many do we have? 159. I think we need 250, which I'm pretty sure we already have. Let me just collect a few more things since I'm here, and then we'll be back getting the honey. Okay, I've just been to the bees and I think I've stolen the last bit of honey. And yeah, there we go. So we must have had more, but it decayed over time, but you know, that's okay. So we've got this, we have, how much flowers do we have? We need more flowers. Well, this will do. And then if we look in here, I don't know whether we can craft it in, yes, the bee house. Let's just put, I think it just needs a bit more thatch, so I'm sure we can pull that. What? Not enough inventory space, allegedly. What do you mean? Oh, I am quite heavy. What is so heavy? Oh, the flowers. The flowers are very heavy. Okay, this is possibly the stupidest way of splitting the flowers, but whatever. What was I? Crafting, bee house, pull me some thatch, and here we go. We can craft a bee house. And I don't know where to put it. I'm sort of tempted to put it maybe here. Or maybe outside, but nah, let's put it inside. I mean, we don't want... Oh my god, this is taking forever to craft. What is the matter with you? This is crazy. Okay, it's finished. Really, that took like 3 minutes to craft, during which I really couldn't do anything. I don't understand what the point of this mechanic is, other than just make people bored of the game. There we go. And I think now we need to give it a little bit of strange flowers, so it makes the honey. But that's okay, we have plenty of strange flowers, rare flowers. So what's the mushroom called? Rare mushroom. And the flower? Rare flower. I don't know why I thought one of them was strange, but there we go. Rare flower. Bees, or maybe this really should have been on the outside. Okay, I don't know how fast the flowers generate, but the honey generates, but we'll just leave it here. And we will resume, I think, at the next episode. Because remember, the thing I really am trying to achieve is not so much the honey as the sweet vegetable cakes. Vegetable. Did I not learn it? I'm sure I must have learned it. vegetable cake. Is there a recipe for it? But anyway, it requires honey and sap and all sorts of other things. I don't think there's a recipe in here. It requires vegetables, and I am lacking one of the vegetables. In fact, I should probably stop putting the citrus fruit and concentrate on this one, which I think will be the carrots. Yes. So it needs potatoes, wheat, corn, and carrots. It requires honey. It requires sap. So we'll get that in the next episode, etc., etc. Once we can make the sweet cakes, the vegetable cakes, we will use them to tame and keep snails, which are gonna make us organic polymer. So that's the plan. Anyway, that will be all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.